Yo, everyone, what's up? It's Aiden Scar here, and welcome to After Scars. Yes, I have a name for this series that I'm doing now. I didn't have one for the entire time of going over the lyrics for Scar Tape, but I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? Why I should I should call this something. I should like name the series because I haven't done so. So I thought of like certain names to uh go with. I wanted to do like Beyond Scars, and then it was like it's already like kind of taken, and then so I'm like, okay, let's do like After Scars, something like that, because Aiden Scar, AS, After Scars. So I'm like, okay, After Scars, yes, After Scars it is. So yeah, After Scars is After Scars is a place where I go over all of my lyrics and songs for the entire duration of my career after Scars. So yes, and is this season two? This is the season two arc. I mean, not yet, but no. We are gonna be going over the lyrics for Anxi-Pression II. If y'all recognize this outfit in a few months, you understand why I'm wearing this outfit right now. But yeah, we're gonna go over the lyrics for Anxi-Pression II. So yeah, this beat, bro. Aiden Scar, welcome to Scarplay. So that beat, I heard that beat in 2020. I remember vividly wanting to rap on this beat so badly because this was one of the first lo-fi beats that I ever heard. This was like the when I was searching up YouTube and lo-fi beats, big playlists and whatnot, and this was one of the beats. The beat Nymano. It's called Solitude. It's shout out Nymano. He's the one that produced the beat, and I decided to rap on it. So I don't know what playlist it is, but it was like a playlist of like 19 million views. Okay, a 19 million views playlist of like a big song together. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I don't really know what happened to the playlist, but yeah, I just remember that that beat, and I'm like, okay, yo, when I heard this, yo, I have to rap on this. I have to do something with this. So I'm like, okay, yes, let's do it. Okay, and this was, yeah, like I said, 2020, and this was originally on the Scar Tape Rough Draft as like the first one. It was on a different name. What name should it be? It was gonna be like a little interlude too. So I mean, I guess because like Anxi-Pression 2 follows Anxi-Pression from Scar Tape, so it follows that, and then it's a part two to whichever one you want to call, or as like other people say, anti-pression. Bro, how many times people say anti-pression? It's Anxi-Pression, bro. But yeah, I'm looking at you. Imagine. Um, yeah. So I was like, yeah, let's rap on this beat and let's just, go for it. And I didn't rap on it because I was having trouble because, like, I wanted it to be obviously on DSPs, but obviously I can't do that at the moment. So it's just like, let's just wait on it. And what better yet to, like, go and release a whole EP full of songs and remixes, and why not have this beat? Okay, so yeah, um, when I was going over the project, I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's find the beat, and yeah, let's rap on it. And then boom, that's literally how it came about with Anxi-Pression 2, because I wanted to kind of make a sequel, but not really, because I just wanted to rap what was on my mind, and I didn't really expect Anxi-Pression 2 to be like the title or like a sequel to it. Yeah, it was like really weird to like make a part two to something in my song. So I'm like, okay, yeah. It eventually turned into Anxi-Pression 2 because, when I do the interlude bit, I was like, okay, have to get this on my chest. This is my confession and whatnot. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Anxi-Pression 2. Let's go over the lyrics. We're just gonna go over the lyrics, okay? If y'all saw my IG today, you would know why. Like y'all saw the fit, and you know why in the future in a few months. So yeah. So yeah, like I said, 2020. The original title of this was originally Ray Scar. Cause I'll go over it in a little bit. And oh yeah, Ray Scar. Like I'll understand. Like I'll get to that in like the end of it. And then there was also the original name that I like had, which was like Ray Gun. Yeah, I can say yeah. It was called Ray Gun, but I just felt like, it's not really like Ray Gun. Like it was supposed to be Ray Gun interlude, and it was supposed to be over like this beat, just on a different title name. Like this was like years ago, like first making of it, the beginning stages of it. I had the idea of the title of Ray Gun, and it was gonna be on this beat. But yeah, like waited, and then years later come back for, and boom, here we go. I recorded this in the majority of Scarplay, like right after the Scar tape was released, March, April. And yeah, it was just amazing. And so yeah, um, we're gonna go over the lyrics now. So yeah, excited, great. Aiden Scar, welcome to Scarplay.
They say humans are social animals, they can't live alone. But you can live pretty well by yourself.
One project in and on to the next one.
I tell you, instead of feeling alone in a group, it's better to have real solitude all by yourself.
Alright, so I say Aiden Scar, welcome to Scarplay, and then the person Wendy Lee. They say humans are social animals, they can't live alone, but you can live pretty well by yourself. Then I go one project in and on to the next one, and then the person goes back. I tell you, instead of feeling alone in a group, it's better to have real solitude all by yourself. So who's Wendy Lee? Wendy Lee is, uh-oh, my bad, y'all. My bad. So who is Wendy Lee? Uh-oh, I had this problem. Okay, there we go. Remember last time for like right sport, I had my like mouse didn't move. It's because I didn't press F7, bro. But yo, okay, so Wendy Lee. Wendy Lee is a American voice actress. She voices a lot of cartoon or anime cartoons, and this whole thing that she does on the song or on the beat actually samples the Cowboy Bebop convo that they had, and I think I can pull it up real quick. And it was a Faye and Gren dialogue. So yes, it was like this dialogue from Cowboy Bebop. And so I heard Cowboy Bebop. I didn't even know it was a Cowboy Bebop sample, you know? It's like I was trying to find the original source of it, and it was like it came from the Cowboy Bebop, and it was Faye and Gren. I don't watch Cowboy Bebop, but it got me interested because of the whole dialogue they have. And obviously I can't play the actual anime because it'll probably be copyright and whatnot, but yeah, it has a dialogue on the intro and in the interlude, what Wendy Lee did. So yeah, I say in the beginning, Aiden Scar, welcome to Scarplay, because it's the first track off the next project I have out, Scarplay, my first EP. And I say welcome to Scarplay because it's the intro of the project, and then the whole Wendy Lee's thing. So like when she's talking to the Gren person, like humans are social animals, they can't live alone. You can live pretty well by yourself. And so like yes, because you can pretty much live well by yourself, considering like what happened recently, and like when I was living on my own for a few weeks and whatnot. So I'm like, yeah, it's very well. You live by yourself. You can do all these things, a lot of responsibilities. But yeah, it's like better to live, by yourself. You can live pretty well by yourself. And humans are social animals. They can't live alone, and because it's like, you need someone to be with like living together and whatnot. But you can live pretty well by yourself. Then I say, one project in and on to the next one. So I say one project in, Scar tape. If y'all want the CDs, let me know, okay? I say one project in and on to the next ones. So yeah, like Scar tape is already here. One project in and on to the next one, which is Scarplay. And then it goes back to Wendy Lee saying, I tell you, instead of feeling alone in the group, it's better to have real solitude all by yourself. Because this, I can relate to this. Because I at times I have felt alone in a group, really, like, even when I'm, like, in school, which we'll get into the next song, like, a feeling alone in the group when everybody's just talking, having a good time, and you're just there alone. Instead of being alone in the group, it's better to have real solitude all by yourself, which is solitude, the definition of being alone. Real solitude all by yourself, living on your own, living by yourself, or being alone by yourself is a lot better than being alone in a group. So, yeah. Nice. Yeah, it got me interested to watch the whole Cowboy Bebop situation with the whole dialogue and whatnot. Because I heard it's a really good show. So I'll definitely watch that in the future. Show.
All by yourself.
Scar tape dropped and I'm thankful and I'm blessed. Every song I've written is better than the next. No distractions when it comes to a person with a text. Trying to come up with new lyrics is a very hard task. Alright. Scar tape dropped and I'm thankful and I'm blessed. Every song I've written is better than the next. No distractions when it comes to a person with a text. Trying to come up with new lyrics is a very hard test. Alright, so in the verse I was like, because Scar tape dropped, or it was getting ready to drop at the time, so I'm like, okay, let's just write the first verse and whatnot. What comes to my head now that the release is here? So I'm saying Scar tape dropped and I'm thankful and I'm blessed. I'm thankful and I'm blessed for every person that has streamed or bought a CD of the project or just streamed it on any DSP that you can think of. Whoever even streamed one song or 1 second of it, grateful for it. I'm blessed because every song I've written is better than the next. So every song that I'm writing right now and I've written is always going to be better than the next. You're always going to like write better. You're going to get better at writing down lyrics, and you're going to get better at rapping and whatnot. I say whatnot and a lot of times. I got to stop saying that. Every song I've written is better than the next. It's better because you keep getting better and you're improving and you're writing and everything. So I'm saying also no distractions when it comes to a person with a text. Trying to come up with new lyrics is a very hard test. So I'm saying no distractions when it comes to a person with a text. Because when someone tries to text me, no distractions. I'm not going to go... I mean, I'm just kidding. I'm going to text back. But when I'm working and writing, I just don't want to be distracted with a text. And just simple as that, you know, having alone time, doing your work, don't be distracted. Like when you're done with your work, that's when you like, yeah, now you can respond and do all this text stuff. Trying to come up with new lyrics is a very hard test. Because you know how many times I'm trying to like, you know, avoid saying what I have to say. How many times I had to rhyme a certain word, but it's going to be like the same word, like time or buy or fly or the tests or the FM, PM lines. Like, there are certain lyrics that I tend to rewrite again, but reword it differently. So I'm trying the best to not avoid that because I don't want to be a person that just relies on lyrics that are repeating in my discography and vocabulary. And I do my best to come up with new lyrics, but it's a hard test to come up with new lyrics and what you can rhyme with, what you can say at the end, and what you can rap or sing or write about. So yeah, it's a very tedious task, but it can get done as long as, yeah, you just really dedicate yourself to it. I don't know what to write, but I get out of it quick. Every time and every year, as always, as getting sick. I tend to rhyme the same words as it's an easy thing to do. I'm different because I'm the only one out here still with the Yahoo email. But hey, all right. Sometimes don't know what to write, but I get out of it quick. Every time and every year, as always, as getting sick. I tend to rhyme the same words as it's an easy thing to do. I'm different because I'm the only person out here still with the Yahoo email. Different because I'm the only one out here. I think it's out here, not person. Give me a second, I'll fix that. And boom, there we go. So I'm saying, sometimes don't know what to write, but I get out of it quick. Like writer's block. And like from the previous line, trying to come up with new lyrics is a hard test, but I don't know what to write, but I get out of it quick. And so when something pops up in my mind, I'm like, okay, yes, definitely. Yeah, like boom, write it down, you're good to go. And then you flow, and then you have words, and you have lines and sentences, and you have like a verse or a chorus. And every time and every year is always as getting sick, because every year, I don't know how, but I always get sick somehow. I was sick, like, I remember the times when I was sick last year, and then earlier this year, like, sick. When I mean sick, I mean, like, get the flu or get the cold, and, like, my voice is, like, very, very down and all this and everything. Like, hey, testing 1 2, my voice. I mean, it's, like, sick, and when you cough a lot, and just, like, bro, I always get it, bro. Probably because I'm outside in the cold, and it's just, it's always, you can't avoid it unless you, like, stay in a house, quarantine, all this stuff. So yeah, but I always get sick, and I'm probably gonna get sick in like a few weeks or so, and then probably next year again. So but it always goes away quickly. But every time, it always comes back, getting sick. I tend to rhyme the same words as it's an easy thing to do. I'm different because I'm the only one out here still with a Yahoo email. So like I said before, trying to come up with new lyrics, going back to it. I tend to rhyme the same words as is an easy thing to do. So like time, slime, crime, troll, control, what else is there? Classic, Illmatic. I mean, that's from out of nowhere, so yeah. But like certain, I don't think, no, never rhymed those words, but the AM PM, like the thing I had before. But yeah, like I said before, it's an easy thing to do, rhyme the same words, but get out of it quick, come up with new lyrics and whatnot. I said whatnot. I tend to rhyme the same words. It's an easy thing to do. Said that already. I'm different because I'm the only one out here still with a Yahoo email. So I'm different because I'm the only one out here still with a Yahoo email. So for like the first email that I ever had was a Yahoo email. So I remember it was actually my mother's email. My mother's email. She had a Yahoo email account, and she always used it to email her friends and family overseas, and I always had to help her with that. And so eventually, like a few months and then years later, she didn't use the account anymore. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll use this account now. Now it's like, now I own the account. And I used it for a very, very long time. A Yahoo email, man. It was like early 2010s. And I just remember using it all the time. But then when you, like, a few years goes by, and then you have someone that's just wants to use the same email that you have for signing up for different websites, and every website and everything that you can think of. And yeah, it's so annoying because, yo, when I notice that the person that's like signing up, because this, people always do this when sign up to emails, but they eventually sometimes go and do other people's emails and sign up for random sites like military sites and stores. And it's every time you try to unsubscribe to an email, you get more emails, and like more, I think like some food market, whatnot. I said whatnot again. Oh my God. But food places, food websites, and it's just like, bruh, like, okay, so this person obviously is signing up for sites with my email, so I'm like, Okay, man, now I just gotta like switch over because I have like accounts on there as well before. So like, okay, now I gotta change emails because just like it's compromised. Like, there's no stopping it. Okay, the email is compromised. It keeps signing up for sites. So I'm like, okay, like you go. And this is like also, but I know someone is using that, always signing up for random sites. So we'll go for this. Hang on. But I know that someone is using that, always signing up for random sites. He's a sneaky little rat. I don't really care about that because it's not a big deal. As long as I'm doing me, then I'ma always keep it real. Alright, then go here. Email, but I know that someone is using that, always signing up for random sites. He's a sneaky little rat. I don't really care about that because it's not a big deal. As long as I'm doing me, then I'm gonna always keep it real. So continuing on, always signing up for random sites. I know that someone is using that, like I said from the previous line, always signing up for random sites. He's a sneaky little rat. Yeah, because he's a rat signing up for these sites that I don't really sign up for. And it's just like, yeah, now I have to eventually change emails, and I'm like, okay, yeah, definitely. And it's just like, people always gonna do this, but it's just like no stopping it. As long as like, I mean, it was a personal email, so it's like, okay, just change personal emails and you're good. But I don't really care about that because it's not a big deal. As long as I'm doing me, then I'm gonna always keep it real. So I'm like, I don't really care about that. Like, that person can have that email, that Yahoo email, whatever he wants now. Because I don't really use it. Plus, he doesn't even like, yeah, he or she, whatever. But that person doesn't even like check the emails. So, like, it's like, yeah, this is just a site that he just signs up for him. Or unless it's like this, like a different one, or less like one misspelled, but it's just like, nah, fam. It's like too many websites. But as long as I'm doing me, then I'm gonna always keep it real. As long as I'm doing my business on like other emails, I guess you can say, or doing me or living life, then I'm always keep it real with people. It's not a big deal. Don't be surprised about the things in the future. A lot of ideas I have planned on this computer. Only way to unlock everything is by leveling up, just like COD's ranking system, as I'm only warming up. Alright. And don't be surprised about the things in the future. A lot of ideas I have planned on this computer. Only way to unlock everything is by leveling up, just like COD's ranking system, as I'm only warming up. Alright, give me a minute, y'all. Alright. So I say, and don't be surprised about the things in the future. A lot of ideas I have planned on this computer. So don't be surprised about the things in the future, because I got a lot of ideas, okay? And I'm saying ideas, like, if you see what I said before, this beat that I wanted to rap over was 2020 and then 2023, which we'll get into the interlude, and then it's just like, or the me saying in the next few lyrics that I'm gonna say. It's just like, yeah, now years later, now we're rapping on the beat. And there's other ideas like the whole the death rows and the death to YouTube, and like other ideas that I have in my plan that I can't give out, but I have it right here and on here on this laptop computer. A lot of ideas, and we all cool. Because don't be surprised, like I said, don't be surprised, because it's going to be a lot of ideas. And when I say like, oh, I had this idea since da-da-da-da-da and all that, I'm like, yeah, okay, now you understand. Now, like, oh, yeah, expected. Only way to unlock everything is by leveling up, just like COD's ranking system, as I'm only warming up. So this is a line that I had from like the original interview that I had with Imagine Creativity. If y'all haven't seen the interview, go check it out. Check it out. So it was my first interview is out. But technically we did another interview beforehand, but the audio messed up completely, so we had to redo it months later. So I mean, it's good because I had 2 to 3 songs out at that point, and now I have 2 projects out, and now it's like more info, more understanding, and more things you can talk about. So I'm like, yeah, okay. So I use this, I think I said this in the original interview, but it's like I am making my way up through the ranks and leveling up, like COD's ranking system. Like you start with level 1, then you eventually get up to like level 60 or higher, or 50, 55, and then you hit it, and then you go to Prestige Master, and you keep going up, and you keep going up. That's what I feel like. Just like COD's ranking system as I'm only warming up. It's like Call of Duty's ranking system. Like, you start with level 1, like, level 1's like Star Rain, Death to YouTube, all that shit, and then you go up, leveling up, and like, and now you get to go up and hopefully Prestige Master or whatnot. That's what I think about it, because you keep leveling up, you keep learning ideas, you get better and better. What level will I say I'm at? I don't know. I guess like level 20, like almost Prestige Master. Prestige Master, nah. Like, I think I'll hit Prestige 1 when the next project comes out. Yeah, but like, I feel like, yeah, I'm level 20, 20-ish right there, right now. But when I get to the Prestige Master, I'm like, okay, yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'm only warming up too, because I'm making my way up. I'm climbing, I'm grinding my way there. So when I see, like, when I get to that Prestige, and eventually Prestige Master, be like, yes, I told y'all, fam. I told y'all. I love this beat ever since I first heard it. Always wanted to rap on this beat since 2020. Now, years later, I'm rapping on this beat in 2023.
Just afraid they'd abandon you.
Let me tell y'all something. Have to get this off my chest. This is my confession.
You distanced yourself from the whole thing.
Alright. Then I say in the interlude, along with Wendy Lee and David A. Thomas, the person who voiced Gren. I love this beat ever since I first heard it. Always wanted to rap on his beat since 2020. Now, years later, I'm rapping on his beat in 2023, and then do the laugh, ha ha ha, and then the so it doesn't matter if I'm there or not, right? When the David A. Thomas says the line, you were just afraid they abandoned you, so you abandoned them. And then I say, let me tell y'all something. Have to get this off my chest. This is my confession. You distance yourself from the whole thing. Or no, so it doesn't matter. That says by Wendy Lee, and then the you were just afraid they abandoned them, the David A. Thomas. Alright, so this is what I can really relate to. So when I say I love this beat ever since I first heard it, always wanted to rap on his beat since 2020. Now, years later, I'm rapping on his beat in 2023. So like I said earlier, had this beat when I first heard it in 2020, and I think it was like maybe 2019-ish as well ago, but like I remember 2020 vividly, like being on the original track listing of the whole beat selections and what would go, and this was on it. This was one of the beats that were on it since 2020, and now years later I'm rapping on this beat in 2023 with the laugh, and now it's like, hey, now we got to use it. Now we can use it. And then, so it doesn't matter if I'm there or not, right? You were just afraid they abandoned you, so you abandoned them. Yeah, because like I can relate to what this, and also this is the English dub voice actors, because I'm not sure who does the original voice actors, which I think is like Japanese anime. So I'm like, yeah, but these are like the English dub versions, the English dub voice actors. So this is what they say. So yeah, you're just afraid they abandon you, so you abandon them. You distance yourself from the whole thing. Because I can really relate. Yeah, I was afraid, yeah. Yeah, I abandoned them, yeah. So like when I say like abandoned friends, I think kind of like, yeah, I mean, if you want to do like the original friend group that had like school scars and whatnot, just, yeah, they abandon you. I mean, or like when it comes to like people from like work and everything, I'm like, yeah, I kind of feel the same way from that. Yeah, so like I tend to distance myself sometimes, because like even when I'm in a group or with them, it's just like, it's so feels lonely, you know? And that's why the real solitude from the beginning. So yeah, like you distance yourself from the whole thing, and like, yeah, I tend to like distance myself, like I said, distance myself from like large groups, because like I said, it like what Wendy Lee said, it's better to have real solitude all by yourself. So yeah, then there we go. And then when I said, let me tell y'all something, have to get this off my chest, this is my confession, which goes and interpolates the original Anxi-Pression 1 from Scar tape. So I interpolate that and say it again over here because it's Anxi-Pression 2. And so that's like, okay, now I get like the Anxi-Pression 2. And so yeah, we good. Now the verse 2, okay. Verse 2. Verse 2 I actually wrote on a different beat called Gray Scars. Like Grace. When they had a beat like thank you for your grace. Bum, 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 bum. Like, if y'all find that beat, I can't believe. I mean, if you find it, then hey, then congrats to you. But I didn't record on that beat, but I've written on it on this beat, so I just took what I wrote on that beat and just put it onto this beat. So I feel like, because I felt like it was much better. I'm like, okay, because it's the whole anxiety-pression thing, and like, you're gonna get more of that anxiety, depression, whatnot from this verse. So I'm gonna go explain it right now. We'll get some controversy here, okay? Tell me, why do people want to laugh at my art? Every time that someone does that, it just breaks my heart. I don't mind the criticism, just review my work smart. You can do anything, cause it's not too late to start. Alright. Tell me, why do people want to laugh at my art? Every time that someone does that, it just breaks my heart. I don't mind the criticism, just review my work smart. You can do anything, cause it's not too late to start. Alright. So tell me, why do people want to laugh at my art? So this happened every time. So when I send in my song to reacting channel, so when I sent them to a few people, I will obviously name drop them in the next lines, but for the people that I did send them that I don't mention, they weren't really laughing, but they were just like, okay, it's not for me, all this, like, not really feeling it, man. I'm not really feeling it. Whatnot, all this. I said, what not again? Knew something. I'm gonna say that again. So watch, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna say it somehow. But when this happens to also some of my friends from school, some of them. So when I was hanging out with them, or not hanging out, but I used to hang out with some people as well, some friends, and they were there from like the beginning, and they were there for like the first videos that I uploaded, and the first comments in the first group, kind of like the first group, like kind of like the last surviving group of school before the pandemic, and stay in contact. And it's just like, laugh at my art, yeah, because when I don't send them my music, but they do hear it, and they just like, not really the best reception. So yeah, like they were friends with my friend who I mentioned over here. His name was Ray, and a good friend of mine. And it's just, they were friends together. They hanged out as well, but it's just like, the person isn't really like, the best, because he doesn't. I said he, yeah, it's he. But the person really, I don't want to get into it, but he's not really, the best. I mean, he is okay, but it's just like his beliefs, and like, not beliefs, but like beliefs and like other things that he jokes about. It's just like, and not, it's just, no, it's just ridiculous. But yeah, I remember, I say remember as well a lot too, but I do remember that they do laugh at my song, yeah. So it was like, it was always him and his brother, because I did hang out with them like early when I was in middle school, I believe. Yeah, middle school, high school. No, I think it was like high schoolish, like freshman year. So I did hang out with them before, and it's just like, yeah, we were good. Everything was such a fun time. But it's just like, now, years later, now it's just like, so what am I saying? I'm like stalling. So they basically, when they hear my music, they just laugh at it. They just like, whoa, oh my god, like, I played the first 20 seconds of it and then immediately pause it and then stop it, like, nah, and they just laugh. And then they want to, they tend to Photoshop a lot. They tend to Photoshop a bunch of stuff. So they Photoshop people, they Photoshop myself onto weird objects and things that just like, why do this to other people as well? So I was like, the victim. I'm the victim here. I'm the victim. I was the victim of this. I'm the victim in this. No, but like, they always tend to Photoshop myself and other people into like weird and really not great stuff. So they did that for like a cover art for my song, which I'm not gonna like say, but they trying to like remix it somehow. But I'm just like, bro, like, really, why do you have to do this, man? Like, that's like really not good, man. That's like, nah. So I'm like, okay. When I like saw that, I think it was like my friend Ray like sent me. I was like, yo, like this is what they're saying about it. I'm like, oh damn. I'm like, man. I'm like, so that's when I'm like, okay, man. So now I'm like, I'm gonna have to cut ties with you. So I'm like, I'm sorry, man. Just like you can't be like making like fun of this whole music shit. And I know like WTF and whatnot. So I will say that I said whatnot again. Yep. But I like WTF. Yeah, funny and all this. But it's just like at the time, it's just like, yeah. Like if you really want to keep laughing, making fun of me, and making jokes and remixing cover art to like that people actually made and do hard time, and they actually sit there and do their well developed, and they take their time with these cover arts, and you just want to remix them and make funny jokes about it. It's just like, it's not really for me, man. And plus with your beliefs and whatnot, so just like, yeah, nah, fam, like we're not talking anymore. So just like, yeah. And so they always, yeah, they wanted to like laugh at it as well, and there were a few times where like, uh other people as well laughed at it, but it was just like playful, like, because like you can get better and better. But it's just like at the time, just like, yeah, like you don't really have to like laugh. I mean, you can do however you want, you can voice your opinion however you want, but it's just like when you're a friend and homie, like at least like, so like, why don't you like it? Why do you like it, or why don't you like it? So yeah. So every time that someone does that, it just breaks my heart. It just breaks my heart every time when someone's like, yeah, this ain't for me, or laughing. So, and I don't mind the criticism, just review my work smart. You can do anything because it's not too late to start. And like I said, I don't mind the criticism, just review it smart. If you say you like a song or album, just say why do you like it and all this. Or if you don't, then just say don't. If you don't like my songs or my albums or projects, then that's totally okay. I'm not gonna get triggered and be like, if I see a negative review, I'm like, oh my god, I gotta take this shit down like Wale, fam. Like, no, I'm not gonna like, or Chance the Rapper's Big Day. Like, I'm not gonna be like praying like, oh my god, you better take this down now, because you can voice however you want. You can voice your opinion. If you like my music, you don't, or if you like my music, you like it. If you don't, you don't. So, but it's just like, yeah, you can do anything because it's not too late to start. Like, you can start however you want. You can start rapping, or you can do anything. You can go to college, you can do, you can work someplace, you can do videos, now you can really start right now. Or, like, take, for example, the people, Frank and Mari. Who are they? Frank and Mari, hang on. Y'all know Frank and Mari. They are like a rap duo, dude. Frank and Mari, yeah. Oh my god. Yes, these people, bro. Bro, look at these, yeah. These are rappers, bro. They're like in their 70s, and like, I think one of them is 70 and one of them is 90, over 90. And like, bro, it's not too late to start, bro. But I mean, look at them, bro. I mean, sure, I mean, you don't have that. I mean, it's like, it's not like you can start young. I mean, you can start anywhere. Like, look at Jay-Z, like, started with Reasonable Doubt, dropped it when he was like 26, College Dropout, Kanye, 27, Slim Shady LP, Eminem, he was like 28 or 27-ish. So it's just like, yeah, you can literally start however you want to, at what age, it doesn't matter. But I do warn, like, rap is a young man's sport, so it's gonna be difficult when you're like starting out or being a rapper when like in your 30s or something. Like, you can get extremely lucky. I mean, hey, like, look at Frank and Mari, for example. Like, they are rapping, making bangers at 70 and 90. So man, it's still not too late, but it's just like, better take advantage if you really want to make music and do all this. Better take advantage while you're young, because you don't want to look back and regret it. Like, damn, I wish I could have done this when I was young. But it's still not too late. You can really start whenever you want to. But this is where, okay, yeah, like I said, don't mind the criticism. Just review it how you want to. If you like it, say how you like it. If you don't, then like, I'll take your criticism and, use it and get triggered and try to take it down and all this. But no. So, yeah, now we're going to get on to the juicy stuff. I remember 6 seconds left in my song last year, along with some odd savage who both had long careers. Shocked and confused on where did it go wrong in my ears. I know I just started, but it feels like I don't belong here. Ah, okay. Ha ha ha. Alright. I remember 6 Seconds laughed at my song last year, along with Samad Savage, who both had long careers, shocked and confused on where did it go wrong in my ears. I know I just started, but it feels like I don't belong here. So, if y'all saw the interview that was done by Imagine Creativity, I talk about this as well. But yeah. Alright. Hang on a second. Alright. So, I talk about how, 6 Seconds and Samad Savage kind of laughed at my song when I sent it to Samad Savage. So I know right off the bat they probably won't see this, but in the future, if they do, I just want to let y'all know that I love y'all musics. Okay, I'm fans of y'all's, and you two make dope music. Okay, and nobody should take credit for your stuff except for yourselves because they are absolute, like, make great music. But it's just like I'll tell the story. So when I was trying to send my music to reaction channels, I sent it to a few people. I said it earlier, I sent it to a few reaction channels. They didn't really mess with it that much, and it's like I had 2 songs out. It was Starry and Ain't the Same at the time. So I'm like, okay, um, yeah, so what's the better choice between like Star Rain or Ain't the Same? Because I said, okay, I'll do Ain't the Same because it will be something, more more sounding to people that are want to like hear music. Because when they hear Star Rain, like, look up at the sky, 3/12/02 day I can't forget I was born. It's just like, they don't really want to hear that. But so I think a better chance would be Ain't the Same. But so Samad Savage was doing reaction requests, and so I decided, you know what, why not go send him Ain't the Same, and let's see, get his reaction to it. Because I always, yeah, like I said, I respect Samad Savage. I love Samad Savage, bro. The first song I heard from him was the Isaiah the Player song. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, it was like the Deji did the Truth remix, or Deji did it on the same instrumental called The Truth, but Samad Savage did a song with Isaiah the Player that I remember. That was like the first time I was introduced to him, but I didn't really realize, I didn't really like listen until, wasn't a fan until like the KSI Poppin' Challenge. And also 6 Seconds was there as well. They both had the top 10, yeah, the top 12, I believe. Yeah, so they both were at the top 12. And the whole 6 Seconds I knew from the whole Tory Lanez situation that happened when Tory Lanez kind of like stole his beat and flow. So that's how I like heard about 6 Seconds, and it was justified. Like, yeah, like Tory Lanez definitely stole that man's flow and song, and it's just like, yeah, I mean, it sucks from the small artists. And what happened was just sending them Ain't the Same, and uh 6 Seconds happened to be in the comment section of the live stream. It was on Twitch. Now, I didn't see at the time when I was like watching his reaction, I didn't see that he was there, but looking back like the footage and I seen the comments, I feel like the username the God, GAWD from Twitch, as was there. I'm like, oh God, is that 6 Seconds? I'm like, oh damn, that is 6 Seconds. That's his Twitch name. And I was like, oh damn, he was there too. And so it was just can I pull it up? I think I can pull it up. Maybe, I think I can do this. Hopefully. I think because I do have screenshots in the videos. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go over what they said because I feel like it's important. Because, okay, hmm, uh, I gotta find it real quick. Okay, all right. Just gotta wait for it to load. I found okay, that's the reaction. Ooh, Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna show y'all what happened. Give me a second, because this is my iPod.
That's crazy. You guys didn't see it yet.
Alright, so this is like the full video. I don't really want to play the full video, just like, no, but I'll play it. But this is, okay, this is what happened. So as you can see, it's Ain't the Same. Then you got Samad Savage there, and then if you look at the comments, it's The God. That's 6 Seconds' Twitch name. And then he had these comments like, he started rapping yesterday? Why he sound like that? I'm like, bro, really, bro? Really? And then we get this one as well. LMAO by The God. And I'm like, bro. And then you can also see, like, Samad Savage was also laughing at the damn comments and that. And this one, man. He definitely watched a YouTube how to rap tutorial from a tech channel, LMFAO. I'm like, bro, really? I mean, with the how to rap, I mean, that, I know what he's saying with the whole channel. And I'm like, yeah, that's definitely something I used to watch as well when I was getting into rapping. And then he did this, the damn bro, 6 tweaking. I mean, I'm sorry by this one. I'm still like very upset about it, but I got over it really like in a few months' time. But when that happened, I was really, really devastated. I was really hurt by the comments that 6 Seconds made, and because I thought like I supported 6 Seconds, and I really messed with his music, and I really love his song Etika. That's my favorite 6 Seconds song, and I listened to his songs and the whole EP and whatnot. And it was really, really devastating to hear that he was just trying to make fun of the situation and making fun of me. And while he was in the comments, like, I didn't send him the song to begin with. It was supposed to be just for a Samad Savage reaction, but he was there as well. So it was just like, damn. And then it was just, it sucked really. And 6 Seconds, bro, like, if you're watching this somehow in the future, just know that it really, really hurt me in the comments and say, I mean, he's a fucking battle rapper, bro, because, I mean, he probably don't give 2 shits, but it just feels like, why are you trying to bring us smaller independent artists down? Why are you trying to laugh? Why are you trying to clown at us, bro? Like, it's just something that's just, you know, that sucks, but you just have to deal with it, which I hope nobody goes through what I did, because after this, like, I thought about, you know, just quitting music altogether, because I'm like, why am I trying to, like, laugh? Like, why am I trying to be a laughing stock to this? Because I don't want to be a laughing stock to the whole, like, YouTube rap community, and I don't know why, like, the comments and everything, so, those were the comments that he made. And Samad Savage, and I'll give Samad Savage, like, he did give the advice, but it was just because when he made those comments, he like laughed at those comments, so it wasn't directly like to laugh at the song, but it was just directly at the comments that Mr. 6 Seconds made. And so yeah, it's just like looking at the video right there. I didn't really realize it at the time, but it was just, yeah, because I said before that I didn't look at the comments because it was just YouTube, and I was also busy doing something real quick. I was doing busy something when he was doing the reaction, so I didn't want to miss it, so I had to, like, screen record it. And yeah, when he did that, I was devastated. I wanted to quit rapping because of that, so it just sucked.
Like it used to. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just so many different tones you could have put on it. But it sounded like you were.
And like he did, Samad Savage did give me the advice. He did, and so yeah. What else?
You know what's the worst part about that, Shizzy? Is that you could be mean all you want, but I'm the asshole for laughing. I haven't fell into my villain arc yet, so I look like unreasonably mean when I laugh. Anyhow.
Yeah. I just played bits and pieces. Yeah, he did give me the advice, is like, just, you can rap next time, like, it's a hot coffee song. But like he didn't realize at the time, like, as I was like trying to do the whole FTF to Kiss Stream situation, because it played a part in that whole story. So that's why it sounded like a hot coffee mod or a hot coffee song. So yeah, would that happen? I went a bit too long about that, but I just wanted to tell y'all that how that impacted me. And when he decided to just laugh at the whole situation of my song, and it was just something that was really devastating to me, along with Samad Savage, who both had long careers, shocked and confused on where did it go wrong in my ears. I know I just started, but it feels like I don't belong here. So I was shocked and confused. I'm like, whoa, why you don't like it? Because I definitely fucking love it, bro. I love it. I don't know why you don't, because bro, if I would have sent them Star Rain, oh my god, if I would have sent them Star Rain, that would have been 10 times worse. I would have got clowned and laughed at way, way more, okay? But you never know. But it's just like, I know also the consequences of sending them the reaction. Like, you better prepare for what they're going to say, because it's their reaction. They're giving you a reaction to your song, so you better prepare for whatever's coming your way, which I completely get, okay? But I didn't expect it to be like, you know, just a full-on laughing from another rapper that I like respect and admire as well, to just be like, brush it off and just laughing and making jokes about. So that was just something that I don't like. But 6 Seconds is a great rapper. I like his music, but the person is just like, I don't know. I can separate the art from the artist, but it's just like 6 Seconds, man. I just hope you be better when it comes to listening to independent artists and small artists' songs, okay? Like, simple as that. I mean, if it's like, it wouldn't be that reaction if it was like, you know, quote unquote better, or like, if it was like actually decent and listenable, then it would be something like they wouldn't laugh about. But it's just like, you gotta be like more respectful to us smaller artists, because I wouldn't laugh at your early shit when you were Shizzy 6. I wouldn't laugh at your early battle raps. I wouldn't laugh at Samad Savage's when he dropped his first EP, or the whole Oh My God and Watch Out series, and the Gray album, and his old, like, the AM series, PM series. Like, I wouldn't laugh at that shit if they were starting out, because they were struggling artists as well. So I'm just like, wow, like, it's just really soft. I know, wait, and also, I know I just started, but it feels like I don't belong here, because I know I just started. This is my second song. It's my second song, and I'm like, I know I just started, but it feels like I don't belong here. Like, I'm like, okay, like, I don't really belong here anymore. Like, I don't really fit in with the, like, the big YouTubers and whatnot. And I'm just, like, shocked and confused on where did it go wrong in my ears, because I love it. And I don't belong here anymore with the whole trying to rap. And I just started, so. Last year, along with Samad Savage, who both had long careers. Shocked and confused on where did it go wrong in my ears. I know I just started, but it feels like I don't belong here. It's messed me up for a bit, and I stopped trying at all until I realized that some people miss my music overall. Stop worrying about what others think, cause in the end we're all adults. Get up and try again and go all the way for your results. This messed me up for a bit, and I stopped trying at all until I realized that some people miss my music overall. Stop worrying about what others think, because in the end, we're all adults. Get up and try again and go all the way for your results. So, like I said, this messed me up for a bit, and I stopped trying at all. This messed me up. So, of course, I was obviously, like, writing a few times, but it wasn't as frequent as earlier in the year. 2022, when I was recording over at Steve's place. So it messed me up for a bit, like quite a while, and I stopped trying because of like what happened and how like he reacted to the whole situation. And then until like I realized that some people miss my music overall, because they were like someone from my work that said like, "Yo, James, when are you gonna release more music?" And I said like, and then I said, I'm not really sure, but probably like really soon in the coming weeks. And then he said like, "Oh well, I can't wait for it, man. You gotta drop more music, James. I'm really excited to see what happened. You gotta drop more and more. Like I want to know, I want to see you grow. I want to see you do all this." I'm like, wow. And then I realized that some people miss music overall. I'm like, wow, okay, damn. And so like I do have like a fan base, you know, even if it's a small fan base, I still got that fan base, and it's something that I was like always gonna cherish. And I'm like, okay, yeah. So now I'm like, okay, we can start up and we can like redo it. And now I'm like, let's go harder, like let's go right, let's go make music, let's go do all this and all this. And it's just something that I had to like do. Let's redo it. Let's go do it again. Let's start up and let's see where it goes this time with the knowledge that I know. And I'm saying stop worrying about what others think, because in the end we're all adults. Get up and try again and go all the way for your results. So I'm saying stop worrying about what others think, because in the end we're all adults. Stop worrying about what other people think of your music. Like don't, if you send in if you send in your music to reaction channels, just be prepared for what's going to come, because they can be ruthless, or they can be like sometimes fake and be like, oh yeah, yeah, it's good, haha, good, haha, good, haha, good, and they pause it or all this. But it's just like, be prepared if you want to send your reaction channels or reaction music to reaction channels, and be prepared for what they have to say, whether it's if it's good or bad. Stop worrying about, even if you do, stop worrying about what they say, okay? Because their opinion doesn't matter, okay? Your own opinion matters for your song, because you're the one releasing the song, you're the one releasing these projects. Your opinion matters. So who cares what like the neighbor says? If like your neighbor goes like, yeah, I don't really like the song, but then the next neighbor's like, oh, I do like the song. I mean, it's all subjective. Music is subjective, and everyone has their opinions, okay? Not everyone is going to like your music. Not everyone is going to love it or like it, or they might or they don't. So it's all subjective. So as long as get up and try again and go all the way for your results. As long as you keep doing you keep making music that you love and you like, then you can go far. Go all the way for your results, and you keep going, and you keep getting better and better and better. And it's something that you can definitely go back and say, like when you look back in a few years, your first song, and then like, wow, I really did this. And then you go and like a few years later and be like, oh wow, I make much better music now. So I'm like, yeah, don't worry about what people do. In the end, do not worry about how people react to your music, whether they want to laugh at you or whether they love it or they hate it. Just as long, like I said, as long as you're making music that you love and you like and you want to put out, definitely 100% keep doing it, okay? Don't worry about don't worry about what I am doing or what they reacting. It don't matter. Don't really care about my opinion. If I don't like a song, then that's fine. If I like it or if I don't like it, then that's completely fine. Just keep doing you, okay? Because eventually some people will like it. People will like it. People hate it. There's always the hate. Not everyone's gonna. You're not gonna please everyone, okay? Like some of the most popular songs people hate, okay? And even the most beloved songs people hate, okay? So it's just like there's always going to be hate and negativity towards the world. But as I'm saying one more time, you do you, keep doing what you're doing, and you'll go far, whether it would be rapping or making music or doing content or doing a job or just doing anything in general. Get up and try again. Go all the way for your results. It's not a diss song, it's just a real song. Anxi-Pression II. Shout out Nymano. It's not a diss song. It's just a real song. Anxi-Pression II. Shout out Nymano. I heard motherfuckers saying they made Hove. Made Hove say, okay, so make another Hove. That's from Jay-Z song Lost Ones. That's probably one of my favorite Jay-Z songs. When I heard his whole catalog last year, it's like definitely one of my top tier Jay-Z songs. And I interpolated it because it's not a diss song, it's not a real song. It's not a diss song towards Saman Savage or 6 Seconds. It's just a real song. It's just a personal song. And you know, and I could have kept this to myself, you know? I could have kept this information to myself, but it was kind of out there in the public already. So I'm like, I wanted to share this because if it's someone, because I want this to be a lesson to people. If people are laughing at your music, just don't always listen to them. Just keep going. If nobody likes it, or if they do like it, just keep going. And that's something I wanted to share. I wanted to share my experience because I hope nobody, if like big reaction channels don't like your music, or they don't like work, or if just someone in general doesn't like your music or work or doing whatever you want, don't listen to them. Just keep doing you, okay? So it doesn't matter if it's just someone you like or someone you know, or like an idol, or like a person you admire, or a person you like or a person you don't like. Always, like I said before, music is subjective. So if you want to send in your reaction music to your reaction channels, and go ahead and do it. Be prepared with consequences, and not everyone's gonna like it. It's not this song, just a real song, okay? And like I said, I could have kept this to myself, but no, I wanted to share my experience because I hope nobody goes through the experience that I went through, almost quitting music altogether and just giving up altogether. Just no, you keep going, okay? It's not a diss song, it's a real song. And like I said before, I say this, yeah, like shout out 6 Seconds and Saman Savage, you know? It's all love, okay? Either way you like me or you don't like me, or if you want to diss me, or if you don't want to diss me, that's completely fine. I'm just here to just make music, here to show love and support the homies. That's all I'm really here to do. And make content and give everything to y'all. Anxi-Pression II, which I say the name of the song, and then I say the producer's name, Nymano. Shout out Nymano. I don't know, and now I don't know if it was like Nymano or Nymano, but Google said Nymano, so like Nymano, or Nymano. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Anxi-Pression II. Now I'm gonna go over. I don't have my USB right now. I'm gonna go get it real quick. I'm gonna show y'all like when I recorded it and when I got the instrumental from, and the original, like kind of like theirs. But I'll be back, y'all. We back. So I'm gonna show y'all when did I make it. All right. February 23rd, 2023 was the date that was like created with the modified. So, oh shit, okay, yeah. All right. Boom, 2 versions. Then got this March, and then April, and then boom. Yeah, just 2 versions, and that's pretty much it. So I had this funny thing, like it was either the outro was like it was either Ray or Aiden. It was either Ray or Aiden Scar, or something like that. It was, yeah, like it was originally titled Ray Gun from the beginning, and then it's like years later now it's like Ray Scar or Anxi-Pression II, because yeah, like I said, I didn't want to name it Anxi-Pression II, but I just felt like, you know, it was just something that I had to like do, since like I talk about it, so like why not? Fine. And I was just like, originally I had the vamos, like the Pineda vamos, and like in the beginning, but I cut it out because I just like, I don't want to like, you know, make like a funny like vamos and whatnot. So yeah. So yeah, pretty much the lyrics are the same, just the intro and outro. That was pretty much it. Okay, wait a minute, because I'll play it real quick. Yeah, March 2nd. This was like before Scar Tape released.
Aiden Scar, welcome to Scarplay.
I said this.
Vamos, Scar.
Vamos. Vamos. Vamos, man. Shout out Luis Pineda, the go of influencer boxing.
Nara Ray.
Okay.
It's not a diss song, it's just a real song.
I can play
It
that.
was either Aiden or Ray Scar. Sayonara Ray. Anxi-Pression II.
Yeah, so I originally I cut it that because like I didn't really make sense. It was either Aiden or Ray because I never like had like Ray Scar. Like Ray Scar was like because like Ray Gun and then Ray Scar. So I'm like, it's just like no, it's either Sayonara Ray or like I mean I guess you can say because it's like Sayonara Ray, like Ray Gun Gray, and like Ray Gun Gray's goodbye, and now it's ScarGunGray. So I guess you can say that, but hey, it doesn't really make a difference. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank y'all so much for watching the breakdown. After Scars, that's what we're gonna call it. And bro, be prepared in a few months' time, because when I'm wearing this outfit now, you'll get why I'm like wearing the outfit. Because in a few months, something's gonna happen with this song. So if you can guess what's gonna happen. So yeah, I'm excited, bro. I would love Nymano to hear this. Oh shit, yeah. Fuck it. People always rapped on this beat, so I wanted to listen to that as well. Shit, I almost forgot. Yeah. Where is it? I released. Okay, wait. So this is like something. Yeah, so I wanted to check out this remix of this song. Young Vator? Solitude. I want to hear his remix because when I was searching up the lyrics, I found like someone remixed it. Like, okay. Yeah, definitely. I guess we'll do it. How many views does he got? 2.7 in 3 years? When was this released? 2019. Oh, awesome. Alright. Yeah, he's doing his own thing. Yeah, I wanted to react to it. Hopefully I'm not gonna get copyrighted. This is Young Vator. Let's see his
They say that loneliness and solitude can bring about a different mood. I say that shit is clowning cause I've been here, so it's nothing new. I feel no emotion like I'm floating in an ocean. Heart is broken to a million pieces cause I left it open. And now I'm smarter and I'm harder, but my blood runs colder. Well, I guess that's the pain that comes with getting older. And I'm exhausted from the weight that I hold on my shoulders. Seems like all of my problems start as pebbles and turn to boulders. Damn, but I still lit on the gram. I just bottle all the shit inside so you don't see it, fam. Drinking bottle after bottle to escape the feelings, man. I just let it all spill out on the paper from the pen. We had something that could have been great, and now I'm sorry that it's over, girl. I just couldn't stay. It's not your fault. I hope you know that I just had to let go. I'm sorry for the pain I caused, cause my pain didn't show. Damn.
Wow, okay. This is a verse. Okay, that was a good verse, bro. Have to get this off my chest. This is my confession. I'm gonna rap my verse too. Tell me
Now
what.
this is probably the deepest shit I ever wrote. You'll never know the feelings that I get when I hear losing hope. But somehow I still hope and pray that we can make it work one day, so I don't have to ever say it took me till your dying day. Ever get the feelings when you're feeling all alone? No one's checking up on you and no one's hitting up your phone. You get lost inside the silence and you're sucked into your zone. Feel the shiver in your bones, the loneliness of being grown. And mama, hope you know you made the wrong decision. Man, I should have beat him with the bat, but I just had to listen. If it wasn't for Nanny, I would have ended up in jail. He is not the one for you, mom. You just gotta bail.
It's not this song. It's just a real song. Man, shout out Young Vittori or Vittora. And shout out Young Vittora. I just subscribed and liked the video, bro. Awesome. Congrats, bro. Congrats. What? Man, no, this song was here for like years, so yeah. Like shout out Young Vittora, bro. That was a great one. Great. And he does reaction channel. Oh, it does reaction shit? Oh shit. Nice, man. That was really a good song. I'm a young artist. Okay, yeah, definitely. Go subscribe to Young Vittora, bro. Go subscribe to him, okay? He did a great job on that song. He did a great job. Is there any more? I think there's like one more. Cause I wanted to react to that. Cause I reacted to what Drex Carter did on the Crush After Crush beat. They released 2 days. I don't know how, but yeah. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, fuck. I can't believe I actually found the fucking video that I first heard this beat from. Oh my damn. How the hell was that even possible? Chill Study Beats 2. Yes, this is the one. This is the one. This is the chill hop music. Yes, this is the fucking one. How many views? 43 million. Yes. This is something. Yes, 100%, bro. Oh my god, dude. Listening to this. Yes, like listening to this, best time to study. So yeah, I can't believe I found the fucking video. Let me like it. I liked it too. And subscribe. I mean, fuck it, why not? Subscribe. Yeah, that's pretty much all. Yeah, it was good. Hopefully there's like more Solitude remixes. I would definitely love to check it out. Nymano remix. Does mine pop up? Does mine pop up, or is it just... Oh shit, mine does pop up. But I think it's probably because of my channel, so yeah. Okay, yeah, but I think that's it, man. What's my phone percent at? Okay, we good. Thank y'all so much for sitting down and watching me break down my lyrics. And until next time, catch y'all in a bit. Things ain't been the same like they used to. That's what I say every time when we have a fight and cause an issue. Too many lies from you, I just don't know when I should call it quits. Trying to lock me up and put me in bars, but you know I'm gonna YouTube quit. How to rap. Take care, guys. Peace. That's one of my friends, but later go to my bank account and see if I have any